In the upper right, we have our Zerg legend on life support. Can he come back? He is.
NesTea.
And in the bottom left, we've got our Terran player. So solid. Probably the biggest underdog out of the entire round of 32. Let's see how well he can do. He is...
MVP, Noblesse.
Noblesse is a PC cafe, a PC bong.
Yeah, it's
a chain, right?
Noblesse is a word that's used in a lot of places. I've seen Nordbongs with that name. That often see.
Is that a word?
I know it's a PC bong chain for sure.
But is it a whoa?
I don't know. I actually.
He's turning into dubstep.
It looks like double 11 racks is a plan, but NesTea, of course, sends his drone directly to the spot that he calculated that Noblesse would put this. So NesTea, let's see if he actually still goes hatch first. I think he's going to go pool. I'd love to see a quick gas as well. Doesn't necessarily have to do that, though. But already he's gained an advantage. Noblesse has sacked a small part of his early economy to get this done. In fact, he's sneaking another SCV out, so let's see what he does with that.
Spawning pool about halfway done. And this really messed up everything for Noblesse. It's not the end of the world, but... Oh, don't tell... Is he going to make another barracks now? Oh, God. Okay, I was like, oh, that would be like the worst thing. Your second late barracks.
I guess he's going to just...
He's going to command
I don't know what that other SCV's doing, to be honest.
I don't know.
This is... I mean... I guess he'll put on some pressure with the Marine, but Noblesse is going to go back home, wall in, and make 2 command centers. And then he's going to get 2 gases. So... All right, I'm going to take a nap for the next 2 minutes.
Well, we'll see what he wants to do from here. He's going to try to bunker rush. This will not work. Maybe he might get a drone or delay.
It really should
more wings, but it's nothing tremendous.
And he should be pulling drones down now. Just bring 6 drones down. Be safe. Well, he's just going to bring 2 lings for now. He's making some more lings. So the bunker's going to go up. All right. Well, I mean, if you pull the 6 drones, the bunker doesn't get up, but I guess NesTea doesn't care. You might want him to overcommit to this or something.
Yeah.
Like, damage on your hatch doesn't really matter.
Well, the hatch takes so long to kill.
He's just doing a run-by with these lings. Catch this Marine. Maybe go and hit the main base.
Well, here's the funny thing is actually there is nothing defending the main base. Uh-oh, that's a bad rally. Again, both these guys are a little bit sloppy at times.
Oh, wow, Noblesse mixing it up. 1 CC into double gas. Maybe he'll go his next CC in just a moment here.
Could be.
Don't worry, guys. NesTea won't lose that hatch. I don't even want to have to think about what I would have to say about this game if he lost this hatch.
I would just start crying.
After seeing the bunker being built and disregarding.
Well, it's getting pretty low, man.
He tried to call the bluff. Yeah, well, does the lowness matter, though? Because your opponent's never going to get back in there. That target on the SCV. Be able to kill this off. No problem. Easy peasy. But he had to build a lot of lings here.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's a very annoying amount of lings that he had to build. And now he has all these slow lings. And the lost mining time from the lack of drones that could have been made out of what those lings were made out of. I feel that's worse than if he had sent the drones down to just deal with the bunker immediately.
Yeah. Well,
the bruised hatch doesn't really matter.
You think you can just go to Banelings from here and just bust them?
It matters what type of wall. Remember the wall we saw the other day where it was the tech lab and the reactor there?
Oh,
it's a wall like that,
perfect.
absolutely. But Noblesse actually isn't going for what we always see, which is double command. So the Banelings wouldn't be nearly as good in this situation because he's actually going to have Hellions out, you know? And he's actually going to go right up to Banshees as well. So this is... I like this by Noblesse to switch this up because it's so predictable what people normally do after failed barracks rushes. But, you know, NesTea prevent him from ever getting that second barracks, so here he is, changing it around.
Look at the supply difference here, 51 to 29.
Yeah, that's quite a difference, isn't it?
That actually is a pretty big difference.
Yeah, that's 66% more.
And it's 25 SCVs to 36 drones.
Ouch. 3 queens already out. There's 15 lings out as well, and only 5 marines. But aliens are on the way, and speed as well. Baneling Nest coming up. Yeah, he might do that Baneling attack that you were talking about. You know, Depot's just sitting there, no stim out.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to at least have to stay kind of defensive with your Hellions if you want to stop something like that. Now, a lot of drones on the way for NesTea. Banshee coming out for Noblesse. I wonder if Noblesse will get Cloak here. Would not be surprised. We'll see in just a second as minerals pop up.
Well, the drones have been transferred, perhaps a bit prematurely, over to the third base, which is completing right about now. Yeah.
Do not slander NesTea. He never prematurely mines.
Never?
Never.
Wow. I have, what is it, blasphemy? Yeah, that was blasphemy.
All right, well, gets a nice scout on. He's going to look at that and say, okay, I mean, does he have the third command center? It could be over to the left side. He didn't get over far enough to know for sure. Third command center, though, just started after that died. Banshee coming up. No cloak was made this game.
No nerds were hurt during the making of this
This Banshee.
This Banshee.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think Noblesse is going to do from here? Is he just going to sit down and tech up a bunch and try to...
Yeah, it looks like he wants to go for a macro game. Just he's trying to get some semblance of control on the game via the Banshee and the Hellions. Maybe slow down the creep quite a bit while he gets his upgrades going, his economy back on track. But every single thing he's doing is behind NesTea. Like NesTea's he's ahead in every category, more so than a Zerg should be against a Terran. So
yeah, and I think a lot of that was just based off spotting that barracks that was supposed to be double proxy 11. And, you know, the brush really not being too impactful.
And really,
that was close.
If you're gonna, you know, get behind your Zerg opponent in this way, I feel like he's relying on a mistake from NesTea here to take this. Ooh, nice surround by NesTea.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. Clean up half of those.
Yeah,
the Banshee narrowly escapes.
3 Hellions against Speedlings just isn't really all that good. So the semblance of map control, the knocking out creep tumors is basically over with.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Stim's about to finish. Siege mode is on the way. And the next orbital is about to complete. 1-1 for Zerg is going to complete here. Attack and armor. Melee attack, that is. And the Baneling speed, it's going to be a little bit before that gets done.
All right, well, you know, NesTea is going for this heavy layer composition, I think, Tasis. He's getting the 2-2, Baneling speed, Spire on the way. And that's that's great once again, because even when he's even with people, this is good. So in this situation where, you know, Noblesse is third, a bit late, NesTea, good timing on the fourth. How is Noblesse ever going to damage him? How is he going to come back? It's going to have to be poor engagements by NesTea, I think.
But you know what, man? NesTea's made a lot of poor engagements today in these games.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. That is an indisputable fact. Looks like the medevac is coming out here. Now, again, I don't, you know, the Spire's already done. I really question these one medevac drops if mutas are going to be out on the map.
Does he know that the Spire's done? Did he actually see the Spire? I don't think he did.
No, I don't think he did, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems like you could probably assume by then, you know? If you see any roaches and
he is known for going Spire, so.
Yeah, you know.
But, you know, Noblesse, he's got to get something done. It is somewhere he has to do some damage.
All right, the Queen's coming down here, now going to be shot down. The drone's still exposed.
Picking off a little bit, but with these mutas coming in, that's about it. That's some really nice micro, actually. Those Marines were quick. I felt like they got the bonus from the creep almost. Well, Noblesse is adding his second factory now, throwing down a bunch of turrets as well to help with his mutalisc defense.
We got 150 supply right now to about 130.
Yeah, it's not a huge lead in supply for NesTea.
But NesTea's not going to be making more drones for a little while. He's up to 80 right now, and it's probably going to stop right at that number.
Exactly, and the thing is, he can always produce a ton of units very suddenly. That's not the big issue. Well, part of the issue actually is that he is not hitting his injects perfectly.
NesTea seems off. He seems like fatigued or distracted or tired or I don't even know what it is. But here we go. Going to the third now. Is he?
When
No,
you're
he's
as
taking
old
a peek.
as the universe, tasteless, I think that you start to get tired. NesTea doesn't walk as quick as he used to.
NesTea's nickname used to be Father Time growing up. He's like, I feel old when I'm called that. I'll name myself after a delicious beverage.
There you go.
Yes.
Right. Well, another command center going up here for Noblesse. Hive on the way for NesTea.
Speaking of tea, remember when he went to what was it? Chengdu in China? He discovered that it's really common in China to mix tea with whiskey.
Yes.
It's absolutely delicious.
It is delicious. That's true.
It was absolutely amazing. We'll do that on our trip.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's do it. Now, we got the Lings, Mutas, Banelings coming down here, getting ready for a counterattack. I don't know if Noblesse is going to push out, though. If you notice, NesTea's basically building a pretty impressive defensive line of spine crawlers, spore crawlers, anything to make sure that he can't be attacked with ease.
NesTea's army very mobile right now, running up here. He's keeping Noblesse back. He doesn't actually have to do damage
Nice
here.
contamination there.
Whoa, he's actually trying to kill
Oh, that was sick.
Whoa,
Whoa.
NesTea.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed.
Because you can't lift it if
Yeah.
it's contaminated. Right? Can you lift a building that's contaminated? Can you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, contamination has been changed several times, but I'm fairly certain.
Oh, man, I'll have to check afterwards. Man, if that was the case, that'd be sick. Well, looks like the fifth base here for NesTea is going to finish. Well, now Noblesse is on 2 bases.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I mean, he's floating command center down, but that was some good damage. Noblesse can't get to 4 base. NesTea has remaxed. He has a lot of Banelings, a lot of Zerglings. Looks like this base should go away before it even pops up, or, well, just die after it pops up, but that's not
He can
as big a
just
deal.
he can just sack it.
NesTea would rather be on 4 base against 3 with no chance of a 4th than to have that 5th base up against.
And this is the sign of a good player. Is when
Yeah.
he looks at a base be destroyed, and he's like, well,
it's fine.
I don't need to claw tooth and nail to try to save this. If I'm already going to be ahead, even after he takes us out, I will just play it safe and expand again.
All right, so 3-3 and Ultralisk Cavern on the way. Been seeing a lot of Ultralisks lately. NesTea trying his hand at it as well. Creep spread pretty scary. In fact, okay, there is a scan for it. Still some tumors are behind, so he's still going to have great vision of where this army is and when it takes for siege. And here we go. Oh, my God. That's a lot of Lings.
All right, they're both completely maxed out, looking very frightening. The question, though, is Noblesse going to be able to get over here to the 4th base?
Here we
He
go,
wants to hit him when he's not in siege mode.
We have a huge attack coming. And that is so many Banelings and Zerglings. That was 80 Banes and 130 Lings. And
Unbelievable.
Noblesse
He's going to
actually
clean this
dealing
up
with it.
easily. Just using the Banelings on siege tanks, it doesn't matter. Knocked him all the way back. The Lings are teaming with the Marines right now, and he has chased him all the way back to his starting location.
He has, and NesTea's supply lead is getting bigger and bigger. 7 Ultralisks on the way. This Tasteless is the NesTea that will slay Tasia.
Yeah, he's played really, really well.
Yeah, these last 2 games, NesTea is finally warmed up.
If NesTea does win this, which it looks like he will, it'll have been all TVZs today.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
So we've only had,
that's too
TVZs.
bad, actually. I was kind of looking forward to some ZVZ and TVT.
Yeah, same. But I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, well, Noblesse, he's still staying in this game, still trying to fight back. Against this many Ultras, though, I don't know how he can ever move out. Normally, Terran will be like fighting with his 4th base at this moment against Zerg, and Zerg still has a chance for winning. But without that 4th anywhere in sight.
He's got some Ultralisks on the way here, too. Well, I mean, he just can't. If he walks out of his area, he's going to be wiped out.
Yeah.
And there's just no way that you can catch up to NesTea at this point in time.
Yeah. Well, here we go. This is a huge attack coming in. Those Ultras, so many of them. The Mutas coming along for the ride as well. Banelings coming in, being targeted by tanks very well. But this is just too many Ultras right now.
All right, the Ultras coming in here now. And they're going to pick up the 3rd. And this is, again, the nail in the coffin here. The final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is the dirt on top of the car.
Okay, okay, all right. This might actually just be the funeral.
This is actually, people are starting to go home.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, that drop is not all that effective. Might kill the queen. Save the queen!
Save it. Yep.
That was very British.
Ling saved the queen.
Well, we do have Corruptors on the way. And that means he can switch into Broodlords if need be. Will he need to do that? This army coming up, I think it's about to be slaughtered off, Tasteless. That's a lot of Ultras to fight with just Marines with no medevacs.
Yeah. So, as you can see, he's just chasing down the rest of these Marines. Nice shot here by Legendary Observer. Gonna catch the action. He's not mining from his 4th, but that'll be taken care of very, very easily here. And as he realizes the Ultras are coming up there, Noblesse then moves them down to the low ground, trying to eke out some more time here. We can deny the getting any income during that 4th.
You should be able to make Ultras stand on each other's heads to hit medevacs.
They get to all get together and stand on each other's backs and make a giant Ultraless pyramid.
Yes, I think that'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
And if you kill the Ultras on the bottom, all of them fall and die.
Yeah.
So it's a risky move. Balance. Bam.
It'd be hard too, because those are the ones that are harder to click on, the ones on the bottom.
Yes, I guess that would make it harder.
Yeah. Well, Noblesse has reclaimed his 3rd.
For how long?
I don't know. The Ultras are like, oh god, they're attacking the base at the bottom. I gotta protect the drones.
Leave it to us.
Say the Banelings right as they die.
Yeah. Before they have their existential crisis, did I really want to be a Baneling?
Well, here come the Broodlords, Tasteless. Shooting out their baby Broodlings.
Yep.
At this army. You know, now he has all these Marauders and Siege Tanks, which aren't going to be as useful against these 2 Broodlords.
Not so
Actually,
much.
you know what? No, they still are. 2 Broodlords. Marauders are fine against 2 Broodlords, to be honest.
He could really use some more Lings here with this army. But
I like how NesTea is trying to attack with only Ultras.
yeah.
So one thing I do not suggest any viewers at home, even though NesTea is doing this, do not attack with only Ultras.
You need Lings with the Ultras,
A
so they can just
lot.
be kited.
A lot of things. Many, many things.
All right. He's pushed the creep out even further now. Noblesse is going to try to sneak out a 4th base. Looks like the Broodlords are just now finishing, so he's going to go ahead and probably try to hit the 3rd again here.
NesTea going for an attack into the 3rd base right now. No, not going to. Going to lift up. NesTea's still playing very safe.
Noblesse is sort of falling apart at this point in time.
NesTea's decided to go in for the kill taste. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Here we go.
All right. Oh, he's going underneath the Broodlings. What is he doing? NesTea. You know, this is where I worry about him if he goes up against Stasia.
Yeah, that's...
What the hell was that?
You can't find anything sloppier than what we just saw right there. That was sloppier than a can of Sloppy Joe's, Tasteless.
That was.
And that is like really, really
sloppier
sloppy.
than creative Sloppy Joe's.
Whoa.
And now he's going to lose these Ultras because there's no Lings here with him.
So we've been saying NesTea is going to win for about an hour now. Well, not an hour, but the thing is, he was so far ahead. He had everything going for him. Now Noblesse has maxed out with an anti-Ultra army. NesTea threw away every Broodlord without even doing anything with them or trying with them. And now NesTea is going to lose his base.
Yeah.
And as he attacks into this army, he's going to lose everything he has.
Because they're...
I can't
believe this. He actually threw this game away.
This was a pretty difficult one to do that with, but we've seen NesTea do this before. But we'll see. Maybe he can. This is a nice flank. He might actually be able to break this. And the Ultras getting on the Siege Tanks is very important, but that Marine Marauder Ball is so scary.
Well, he is going to take out the Marine Marauder Ball, looks like.
All right, NesTea's bank is still pretty big. He's making a lot of Ultras and Lings.
He gets the hatch. There's an attack over here on this expansion. NesTea, I think, oh my god, this game's either going to normalize or Noblesse is going to win.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a nice fungal. These units are all really, really badly hurt at this point, so fungals are very helpful. Baneling's coming in to help clean some of this up.
I feel like everybody's played games like this in the ladder where they had it won.
Yeah.
And then kind of took it easy, and then they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
It's actually shocking that Broodlord attack that we watched when he had... Oh, my God. It's kind of shocking, yeah. Well, NesTea has a very strong army once again. He has a lot of Lings, a lot of Ultras. What will he do with this? He needs to actually go towards the 4th base right now.
Yeah,
it's
the
completely
3rd base is not even operational right
All
now.
the SCVs are at the 4th. Like, there's no reason for there to be that many SCVs over there. It's actually a mistake. So if he goes over there, kills those, no more economy for Noblesse.
Does he know about that base?
He does. He does. He sent a Ling over there. So he may make his way over. He does have some Infestors, too. So I think NesTea is still... Even though Noblesse is ahead in supply, I like the army of NesTea way over Noblesse's army at this exact moment. But Noblesse is faster and faster getting into a nice composition.
Wow. Well, you know, the bottom right. By the way, does Noblesse know about the bottom right?
No, actually, he doesn't. Let me just double check, but I'm like really pretty sure he doesn't. No, he does not.
Okay, so he has no clue about that. Nice defense here. Once again attacking in, but Noblesse is playing a very conservative defensive game.
And he does get that Infestor. So NesTea left with only 2 Infestors right now. What are you doing, Noblesse? This is weird.
What's going on, Noblesse?
Why are you picking up Noblesse? Well, Noblesse at this point is actually getting a really nice unit composition.
What is supply as well?
You
It's
know,
184.
It's too bad NesTea, when he went down to that 3rd base, he actually had such a lead on units, and they were so mobile. He could have hit that 4th so easily, but I guess he didn't quite realize what was going on there.
Well, a funky game here at the 31-minute marker. And this is a weird game, Artosis.
Yeah, it is.
This is a genuinely weird out there game. A lot of sloppiness here, too.
It is. You know, Noblesse is... the fact that he has fought back here, this is why pro gamers don't leave games that they've lost. Because sometimes you can come back, and that's what we're watching here. It's kind of an amazing comeback.
All right, he's going to clean up this 1 medevac here. And it's out. Noblesse continuing to push up here.
NesTea's starting to mix in a couple broods. Like, the thing is, 2 broods don't really do much. You really want a big clump of broods. But do we have Vikings? We have 2 Vikings out, and he has 9 medevacs.
He may want his opponent to overmake Vikings. So we're at the point where he has 10 Vikings, and then it's like, aha, it was only 2 Broodlords, and here are the rest of my Ultralists, and he might even land the Vikings and lose them there.
Maybe. You've seen more and more Zergs just mixing in weird compositions with Brood, Ultra. And while, I mean, they're both great units and nice to have them both at the same time, oftentimes you don't get the most effective use out of both.
Yeah,
They don't actually complement each other super well. There's a lot of tanking the Ultra can do, but not super well.
All right, now he's going to see this expansion over here. This may trigger an all-out attack here from Noblesse. We'll see.
NesTea loses that 3rd. Not a big deal. It's done on minerals.
I don't understand why Noblesse is pushing in the locations he's pushing at.
Well, you know, I feel like his army should stay up towards the top left because he's taken the top left now. So that's a very important thing. You know, if he can keep that mining just for a couple more minutes, his bank is going to get huge because he's maxed out. He's dropping mules. And he's going to, I feel like he's going to be the one that's cost efficient in this next fight. NesTea has to be very cost efficient in the next fight or he's going to lose this game.
Well, he's going to try to push out here now. The first time NesTea's been offensive in quite a while now.
Yeah.
Since he bungled that initial attack. Probably going to force a lift off over here.
Yeah. And in fact, he might actually get a kill. We'll see because Noblesse is focusing over here. He did get the kill, this is the kill on his Broodlords. Uh-oh, the Broodlords look like they are going to go down. Some Banelings rolling up. Too little, too late. The Ultra's coming back. Oh, God, but the Broodlords were so expensive. NesTea does have more supply right now, but he needs to wait for these Lings, which means he's going to lose this base.
I feel like Cage is watching this game right now and being like, well, I'm going to get out of this group no matter what.
You know, it might be. I think he wants NesTea to win for sure here.
Yeah, I bet.
All NesTea jokes aside, Teja would much rather play NesTea, I'd say. There has been
looks like,
more than some sloppiness here. And looks like is he just going for a counterattack? Because Noblesse right now is walking towards the bottom right, which is NesTea's last mining base. Okay, we're going to go into a base trade, Tasteless.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We will.
Wait, he's saying he's already
now he's turning around. What is NesTea's plan here? Does he turn around to kill one Marine?
I don't know.
Did he turn around and kill one Marine at that fourth base?
Now. I don't even know what to say.
He has almost no minerals. I guess he doesn't know about the top left because he would have sent something
he sent
there.
one lane going there
he
now.
doesn't know, and when he sees it, he's going to be heartbroken because that's going to be probably the end of him.
So this base is going to be wiped out, or the SCVs are evacuating, but they don't really have anywhere to mine.
Yeah. The Queen's coming, slowly but surely. Well, he's going to get the command center, which is very nice.
Yeah, because Noblesse doesn't lift it off, ever.
Yeah. Well, he had Corruptors here this time at least.
That's true. That's true.
Noblesse, as we were saying before, he doesn't focus on actions he doesn't deem necessary.
He's focused on this macro. Yeah. The strat.
Keeping his army together, moving it around correctly. All right, so this is finally coming to the actual end boil point. There's going to be one more engagement.
Yeah.
Because neither of these players are mining at the moment. Noblesse is trying to get another place to mine, so NesTea may do an attack on there. Now, he has no Infestors, 3 Brutes, 8 Ultras, 31 Lings, 6 Queens, 4 Corruptors, and a couple Banelings and a Pear Tree.
All right, he's coming up now. He's hitting those Brood Lords pretty hard.
He's got to heal that. He's got to heal that. You better heal that. Come on. No?
You're kidding. Okay. Whoa, it was close.
Yeah, I was losing
nice
a bit of my
fighting here
faith
on those
there.
Corruptors and Queens.
Yeah, that was well done. All right, the supply is pretty close. These two armies. NesTea has to have a great engagement here. Let's see. Those Siege Tanks dealing so much damage. And the Ultras need to be transfused very, very quickly.
And they're not.
Some of them are staying alive. The Brood Lord's trying to get into the fight, but I think there's just too much damage output here. And it looks like NesTea.
Oh my God, that's going to be it. NesTea's first guy to go out of the group. He followed the path of MVP. I am having a hard time right now. How about that?
Well, those are only Marauders. So he's actually going to kill the Marauders with these Broods, I guess, but he's going to lose his base as well.
Yeah.
And all these medevacs are going to die also.
You know what, actually? Yeah, hold on a second.
Can NesTea actually still possibly win?
What units does he have?
Okay, let's take a look. There are some Marines being made. 22 Marines left. I don't think he can kill 22 Marines. The SCVs are still mining a little bit from the remaining base. He has mules there as well. Yeah, I mean, if NesTea had like 2 Infestors, he might be able to take this, but as is, NesTea doesn't have enough. His army doesn't beat the Marines that are left. He's making 1 Infestor. He's not even making a hatchery. He's opting for Lings and an Infestor.
Well, long this is mining here. This is getting pretty dire here for both guys. The only thing is that Noblesse actually has an economy going.
Yeah.
And NesTea can't really, ninja his way over there and take that out. Still be okay.
Oh, that's most of his units dying right there. That's cost efficiency at least. A lot of Marines are being produced for Noblesse. He's almost out of minerals, but he's mining so much more than NesTea right now. And his army is already better, so that's a losing combination for the Zerg God. All right, here we go.
With him. Okay.
He's got to use his drones as well, I guess, but none of this is actually consequential. He's got way too much.
Clean that up, no problem. Now the drones go down, and that's going to be a GG.
NesTea is going to kick himself when he watches that game, or even thinks about that game.
Rough series, man. And Noblesse probably can't be feeling too confident now going up against Teja. Teja probably is completely confident, though.
Well, NesTea did not play his best today, guys. He's actually a phenomenal player, 3-time GSL champion, an amazing player indeed, but today, absolutely not his day, absolutely not his best play.
Can Noblesse do it? Can Noblesse take on Teja?
Well, his TVT is better than his TVZ, I feel.
Yeah,
so, I feel like the next match is actually going to be the best match of the day, perhaps.
It'll be a little bit of a mix-up, too.
A little bit different.
TVT instead of a TVZ.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick little break. When we return, we're going to have our final match here at the GSL Code S, so stay tuned.